yourself at all times. If you have any questions,
Mike Tyson vs. Evander Holyfield. A legendary clash. Music. Applause. Announcer asterisk. Protect yourself at all times, gentlemen. Any questions? In a memorable matchup, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield square off in a fight that will be remembered for its intensity, strategy, and sheer willpower. Announcer asterisk. Garcia's fight last year, where Garcia tragically lost, may have made Tyson overly cautious. Let's see if that plays a role here. As soon as the fight begins, Tyson comes out swinging, landing a lean right hand early, showing his explosive power. Announcer asterisk. Tyson's missing with that straight right. Holyfield is settling into a more measured style. This could be a different type of fight tonight. Tyson continues to press forward, but Holyfield holds his ground, countering with sharp defensive tactics. Announcer asterisk. Tyson, known for his ferocity, is finding it difficult to land clean shots. Holyfield is tying him up whenever they get close, preventing Tyson from dominating the inside. Tyson, typically the aggressor, is forced to adjust as Holyfield fights back with calculated precision. A straight left hand from Holyfield lands cleanly, showing he's not intimidated by Tyson's power. Announcer asterisk. Tyson's on the defensive now, forced to play catch-up as Holyfield lands a few clean shots. It's a tough round for Tyson. Round 3 begins, and the intensity increases. Tyson tries to find his rhythm, but Holyfield remains cool, looking for openings to counter. Announcer asterisk. Tyson is a little wild now, swinging for the fences. Holyfield looks more composed, working his counters off Tyson's missed punches. Holyfield, with his excellent reach and timing, begins to neutralize Tyson's onslaught. Tyson struggles to get through Holyfield's defense, while Holyfield lands some crisp shots to the head. Announcer asterisk. Tyson's starting to look frustrated, and he's not landing his usual bombs. Holyfield is dictating the pace. As the rounds progress, Tyson's aggression begins to take its toll. He lands a few punches, but Holyfield counters with a well-placed right hand, backing Tyson up. By round 4 it's clear. Tyson's early strategy isn't working. Announcer asterisk. Tyson's attack seems disorganized. Holyfield's confidence is growing. If Tyson doesn't find his rhythm soon, this could be a long night for him. Tyson tries to rally in round 5, landing a glancing blow, but Holyfield continues to maintain control, using his superior technique to keep Tyson at bay. Announcer asterisk. Good work by Tyson here, but Holyfield's control of the fight continues to impress. He's not giving Tyson any room to operate. Round 6 sees Tyson struggle more, his punches landing with less impact as Holyfield's defense grows tighter. Tyson's fatigue becomes evident, and he seems to lack the energy to mount a serious attack. Announcer asterisk. Tyson looks tired. He's not able to land with the same power, and Holyfield's still picking his shots. Holyfield, on the other hand, is fresh and aggressive, landing crisp combinations. A low blow by Holyfield momentarily slows things down, but Tyson is visibly hurt, struggling to recover. Announcer asterisk. It looks like Tyson might be slowing down. Holyfield's strategy of staying composed and using his reach is paying off. As the rounds pass, Tyson becomes more desperate, but Holyfield continues to control the pace of the fight. Round 7. Sure. Let me break down the key points of the fight and why it's significant. ##### The context of the fight. This was a huge matchup between Mike Tyson, a former heavyweight champion known for his knockout power and aggressive style, and Evander Holyfield, a seasoned fighter who was often praised for his heart, skill, and strategy. Tyson was considered one of the most dangerous heavyweights of his time, while Holyfield was known as the real deal for his ability to come through in big moments. Their first fight, which this is referring to, took place in 1996 and is one of the most iconic bouts in boxing history. ##### Tyson's early struggles. From the start, Tyson was trying to impose his usual style. Aggressive, relentless, looking for a knockout. However, Holyfield's defensive tactics were on point. Tyson's first few punches didn't land with the usual power, and Holyfield was able to tie him up whenever Tyson got too close. This prevented Tyson from doing his usual damage on the inside. Holyfield's counterpunching. As the rounds went on, Holyfield displayed excellent ring generalship. He wasn't trying to match Tyson in terms of pure power but was instead focusing on counterpunching, slipping Tyson's punches, and landing his own clean shots. A good example is when Holyfield landed a straight left hand, which caught Tyson off guard. These counters were crucial in slowing Tyson down and frustrating him, as Tyson wasn't accustomed to being outboxed in this manner. The shift in momentum. By the third round, Tyson was already showing signs of frustration. Tyson was accustomed to bullying his opponents and overwhelming them early. But here, Holyfield kept his cool and made Tyson work for every shot. Tyson was also missing more and more, and Holyfield seemed to be settling into a rhythm, while Tyson struggled to find an opening. In round 4, Tyson was still swinging for big shots, but Holyfield's defense was holding up. Tyson couldn't get to him cleanly, and Holyfield's ability to smother Tyson's power was making a huge difference. Tyson's usual combination of power and speed wasn't working, while Holyfield was countering effectively and frustrating Tyson's offense. Tyson's fatigue. By the middle rounds, it was clear that Tyson was getting tired. In contrast, Holyfield seemed to be in much better shape and was continuing to execute his strategy with precision. Tyson started to look more worn out, and Holyfield's consistency and composure began to overwhelm him. Holyfield also had the physical advantage, being able to keep Tyson at a distance with his jab and his reach, making Tyson's trademark attacks harder to land. Key moments. One of the most significant moments was when Tyson was hit with a low blow from Holyfield, but he grimaced and showed visible signs of distress. This was a small but telling moment that showed Tyson was not only being physically worn down but was also beginning to mentally break from the pressure. Round 7 saw Holyfield get even more aggressive, using his combinations to take control. Tyson was starting to feel the heat, not only from the physical attacks but also from the mental toll of trying to break through Holyfield's solid defense. The final blow. By round 8 and onwards, Tyson's famous punching power was not as effective. Holyfield's control over the pace and his ability to find openings on Tyson's defense became more apparent. Tyson couldn't mount a serious attack, and Holyfield began to unload with sharp combinations. Tyson was on the back foot, visibly exhausted and hurting. As the fight continued, Tyson was in survival mode, but Holyfield's sharp right hooks, jabs, and uppercuts kept landing cleanly. It became clear that Tyson was no longer the dominant force that he had been earlier in his career. The finish. In the later rounds, Tyson was worn out and had no answer for Holyfield's counters. Even though Tyson didn't go down or get knocked out, he was overwhelmed by Holyfield's boxing ability. Holyfield's control over the fight eventually led to Tyson being defeated by decision, and Holyfield claimed the WBA heavyweight championship. This was one of the biggest upsets of Tyson's career, as he was considered the favorite to win. The fight showcased Holyfield's experience, strategy, and ability to stay calm under pressure, which ultimately led to his victory. Conclusion. Evander Holyfield earned the respect of the boxing world that night by using a combination of defense. 7 sees Tyson hit with more counters, his defense breaking down under the pressure. Announcer asterisk. Tyson is not the same fighter now. Holyfield is outboxing him, making Tyson chase, then punishing him with sharp counters. In round 8, Holyfield's dominance becomes undeniable. Tyson's famous uppercuts land, but they lack the sting they once had. Holyfield capitalizes on every opening, using his jab and counters to keep Tyson on the back foot. Announcer asterisk. Tyson's not finding his range anymore. Holyfield's experience is showing, and he's starting to get to Tyson both mentally and physically. As the fight nears its climax, Tyson is worn out. Holyfield continues to press the advantage, landing powerful punches. Tyson looks tired and battered, and Holyfield begins to unload with everything he has. Announcer asterisk. Tyson is taking punishment now, and he can't seem to get out of the corner. Holyfield smells blood and is ready to finish the fight. The final rounds are filled with Holyfield's relentless pressure. Tyson, though still dangerous, can't keep up with the pace. By the end, it's clear who the victor is. Announcer asterisk. And there it is. Holyfield, the champion, continues to press on. Tyson, despite his heart and fighting spirit, can't overcome the masterful strategy and technique of Evander Holyfield. Holyfield's victory is a testament to his preparation, intelligence, and resilience. Tyson, the once unstoppable force, falls to a better fighter that night. Announcer asterisk. Evander Holyfield, the real deal, proves once again why he's at the top of the heavyweight division. A true champion,